Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as Austria-Hungary and I've decided we're gonna go fascist. Because why not? It's a lot of fun. We'll be working on the focuses to integrate Czechoslovakia because this actually does give us an opportunity to welcome them into the Empire. Then we'll look at Transylvania, the March to the Shores. We could claim Galicia, actually. But I think we'll go towards Transylvania first, march to the shore, and reclaim Venetia. Because that gives us a claim on Istria and whatnot, which gives us a reason to go to war with the Italians. If we can get that working, before we actually, before the Italians join the Axis, we could take over Italy. That's cool, right? I like Italy. I'd like to have control of Italy, more importantly. We're gonna start having these suckers exercise. They're gonna stop being lazy. And as soon as we get the 150 political power we need, we're gonna get a fascist demagogue and we're gonna shift to fascist. It's the right thing to do, really. Now hopefully the Czech people will see reason and actually decide to join our righteous government. You know, they've got their own troops, of course. If they decide to join peacefully, we'll get all of their guns, we'll get all of their troops, which is going to help us dramatically. No doubt. Instruction 2, the fascist demagogue can now be hired, so let's go and do that. Got a bit more research free. We could start going for like... Oh no, that's all far ahead of time. I want to save these bonuses for something important. You know, like concentrated industry or advanced machine tools. So I guess we might just go and like research engineer companies. They're useful. We could use a couple of those. The guys are exercising quite nicely, actually. They're doing that really quickly. I approve. They're actually becoming worth a damn. There we go. So pretty soon, we'll find out whether the Czechoslovakian people are smart or dumb. There we go. Don't have a lot of entrenching bonus, wow. Well, you know. Mobile warfare, right, there we go. Should have probably gone superior firepower for this. It's too late to switch, really. Like, I've already put some points in here. I'm kind of committed to the idea now. Probably should have done that because we do have a lot of infantry. And we could have made them really strong. Like... Yeah, you know what? Fine, we'll switch. Oh, we instant... Oh, cool. Oh, that's really nice. I didn't realize that. So we didn't actually mess up. Huzzah! There's a lot of changing of plans going on. It's like we're Italy in 1943. We're switching everything over. But I'm actually kind of glad we didn't lose any progress there. Would have had me feeling really dumb. Ooh. Japanese buildup on Chinese border. That's good. Bohemia returns to the crown! Following discussions at the highest level that ran late into the night, the Czechoslovakian government has decided to accept our offer and proclaimed Otto von Habsburg, the King of Bohemia and the Margrave of Moravia. The soldiers of the former Czech army have sworn an oath to the new king and emperor, and the civil administration of the realms has been fully integrated. Nom. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavian territory. Those fools. So now we suddenly have 164k manpower. We have 31 million core population eligible for recruitment. We're gonna get claims on Transylvania. And, which is something that's really great, we have our infantry divisions over here. They're a crappy division template. If we look at the Pesi Divise, they're 9. So we get, like, this change for free. Which is really nice. They have cavalry. They actually have larger cavalry, huh? We don't need their template for that. They actually have a tank division. Wouldn't really call it a... it's something, I guess. They've got a lot of, like, extra infantry garrisons. Which are good. I'll keep infantry 6 around, I guess. because there's like 3 people. The others are like differing sizes. But yeah, we're going to switch all our infantry divisions over. We've got 20 divisions using it. That happen to be these ones. You guys all become Pessi Divise. It's going to use 60k manpower and 6,000 equipment. We can do that. I'm going to select these 2 mountain divisions, because, well, they're mountain divisions. And then everything's now assigned to Mr. Hindi over here. There we go. We'll put some troops on the border with Romania there. Now we could go for Krakow, Stanislazo, and Lviv over here, maybe. Might not be a bad idea, but I'm gonna rush towards a war with Italy first. We'll have the guys exercise soon, because they're gonna lose a lot of experience for doing this. Japan declared war on Shaanxi. The Indian National Congress triumphs in the provincial elections. There's 10 extra factories. Speaking of factories, we're now building all the factories. I'm gonna build some extra civilian factories in the Sudetenland. Truly, no one will ever seize that, right? Nobody. So this is gonna help us dramatically, as you can no doubt imagine. I need more guns, I need support equipment, I need some planes. We'll get some extra guns in here, there we go. Make me more artillery, planes, that sort of thing. We're gonna start trading now, because we can actually afford to. Oil. We'll take some from the Soviets. Rubber. Get some from British Malaya. Tungsten. Get it from Portugal. We are also lacking 1 steel. We are currently exporting some, so that's good. Yeah, that is going to slow down our production over there, but it doesn't really matter that much. The Chinese United Front forms. Fair enough. We're going to abandon the border with Germany. We don't really care about that anymore, do we? Bygones are bygones. Let's get the computing machine up. It's basically not ahead of time anymore. You don't need that order. You lot can prepare for a war against Romania. Now we can start throwing our weight around. Life is good when you're an Austro-Hungarian. And we are slowly working on becoming fascist, although it's going to take a while. I'm glad we started it early, because otherwise we'd have been in trouble. And yeah, you guys, start exercising. You're all like trained, and some fresh ones in there as well. Get ourselves a captain of industry. Get ourselves 10% extra speed to building civilian factories. We're still currently in a civilian economy. We could get partial mobilization. Because we've had over 15% world tension, apparently. Fair enough. I would like to get war economy, preferably. Well, you know. I'll probably switch to partial mobilization, just because the penalties are quite insane right now. What are we lacking 1 for? I think we can survive with like 1 lack of steel. Romania refuses to give up Transylvania. It is perhaps most telling that the Romanian ambassador, in a meeting with Otto von Habsburg this morning, felt the need to add, as always, to his flat refusal to even discuss the possibility of transferring the contested territories. Time and again, the Romanian government has publicly refused our claims, even ridiculing them. For years, we were too weak to push back. Not anymore, damn it! We could go for anger is a poor guide, lose a ton of unity, decrease world tension, or Hungary mobilizes. We gain the national spirit, war preparation, less war goal justification time, planning speed goes up by 20%. I will demand, damn it. Ooh. Romania rejects Hungarian demands. We are upset. We can choose a mediator. Despite the high tension, there is still a chance to solve the issue through diplomacy. The other side has approached us through backwater channels, suggesting that they would not necessarily be against a commission of uninvolved nations to decide the issue. Who should we approach to argue our case? Well, Germany. You'd probably do nicely for us. Don't fail me now, Germany. Romania transfers Transylvania. Rather than face the might of our armies, the cowardly Romanians have decided to return our rightful territories. The entirety of Transylvania has been given over to our administration, and our forces have taken full control. Boom! Yeah! Thanks, Germany. I knew I could rely on you. Pretty soon you'll be able to rely on me. So that's more land and more factories that we can definitely use in the Great War. We'll start preparing an invasion of Yugoslavia. They've renounced that they will accept our demands. Haha, we are on the path to greatness, comrades. Let's start a march to the shore. I need a port. Poor Romania. Ooh. A civil war for fascism, that's interesting. Treaty of Craiova happened, so the Bulgarians get Derpdigital back. Civil war for fascism. While the attempts of the fascist movement to revitalize the people's pride in their nation has seen some success, the resistance against these ideas remains high. The generals plotting to overthrow the current administration are disappointed in the lack of confidence the Hungarian population themselves seem to have in Hungarian superiority. They remain certain that people will eventually tire of Otto von Habsburg's lies, but are divided on what course of action to take. Some call for a coup to be executed now, before our enemies take advantage of our weakness. However, doing so while public support is limited would plunge the nation into civil war. Greatness can scarcely be achieved without spilling blood, but the blood of a countryman, even traitors to the cause, is precious. So we can, like, seize land. I'm gonna wait. Civil wars are bad. I do not want to lose half of this glorious army. That is just not very good. You know, we might have to wait a couple more months, but it's gonna be worth it, really. Like, Italy is probably not gonna join the Axis until, like, 1939. By then, we'll be in Rome, hopefully. That would be nice. So, how far are we from... Not very far, that's good. Research engineer companies, that's nice. We're gonna start working on military police soon. Just because we're gonna need them eventually. Ah! We can now work on our infantry equipment without it being ahead of time, that's good. Threat from actions. Good. Let's get a partial mobilization going. That is going to be so helpful. Yeah. We're building factories a lot quicker now. Look at that. We nearly have 2 full stacks. That is a lot for Balkan nations. Quite a lot. We'll try to keep working in like 70% nations. Or areas, rather. And we'll just keep pouring out more civilian factories for now. March to the shore is done. We don't... I'm not sure if we get an event. I don't think we do. I'm gonna claim Venezia. Because why not? The Italian treachery is not forgotten. It will be repaid in full. Now we're shy 4 steel, which is getting to be a bit higher. We're still producing support equipment at a reduced rate, so I think it's gonna be fine. I'm not too worried about it. But you know, now that we actually have some civilian factories, and we are building a crap ton more of them quickly, you know, we're cranking one out almost every 2 months now. This is good. We're starting to get somewhere. We're starting to get somewhere. You now have 37% support. Wow. Yeah, we're getting close to a fascist... Oh. Damn it, guys. No coups. We're not starting a civil war. Calm it down. I'm actually curious to see if we get an event with Poland for Krakow, Stanislaw, and Leu. I don't think so, but you never know. How are things? Things are good. Things are Austro-Hungarian. Yes. Yes. 38 to 40? Oh yeah. We're getting there. We can modify the government again. I kinda like the loadout we have right now. But what wouldn't be amiss is infantry experts. Because, you know, we have a lot of infantry right now. That's primarily why I decided to switch to other thing. We're gonna claim Galicia. You guys all... Yeah, look at that. All regulars. We're gonna remove you. We're gonna edit you. Rename you. Infantry division. Support artillery. We would have enough guns, okay. Engineers and recon. Have enough things everywhere in storage. Save it. And I'll actually tell them to start exercising again. They just lost a lot of strength. There we go. That's the experience drop off, but it's not too bad. We're done researching delay and computing machine. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on this if you don't mind. And actually, if we're gonna go superior firepower, we're gonna start cranking out some anti-tank guns as well. They will give us a lot of extra soft attack, and that's basically like the thing. We're gonna go down the side as like integrated support. 25% extra soft attack for, well, both anti-tank and artillery. I could go dispersed support, but we're gonna have enough troops to really not need any line artillery, you know. And it's gonna give more buffs, and if we're gonna be using anti-tank anyway, yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. Still shy of resources. It's still support equipment. I'm probably gonna trade for it now, since we actually got a third civilian factory row going. Wow. So we can't have that. We need more. We need more civilian factories. Yes, you know, we need to gear this country up for war quickly, and we'll get a tiny bit more steel from the Germans. Actually, Germans, would you have me request license production? No. Fair enough. Can we justify a war against you? No. World tension did drop. People are sending some volunteers, but it's just, you know, decaying slightly, which is nice. We are on track. We literally just overtook them by like the tiniest amount of percentage. So pretty soon we will shift to glorious fascism. We will crush the Yugoslavian army. And then we'll march into Italy. You know. They're fascists, but they're not the good kind of fascists. We will crush their means of production. Oh wait, that's the communist. Damn it! The Fourth International happened. Fair enough. Actually, we've got a couple mountaineer troops here, right? Yeah. They're not bad. I'm gonna start outfitting them as well. Mountain Division. There you go. We're gonna train like, I don't know, 6 of them? And we're gonna deploy them in Tyrol. Reason for that? Italy. The whole border with Italy is a crapshoot. And if we can get some mountain divisions over there, that would be nice. France and Britain announced an alliance. We claim Galicia. Germany! In the middle of an ongoing situation, we're gonna have to give up the Sudetenland. Fine. I mean, if that's all... We're gonna claim the Bukovina now. But that sucks. That sucks. Really wish we could have gone fascist before so we could have joined the Axis, and then that would have not happened. We lost a couple of good factories there. But, you know, it happens. Let's see, we can modify the government again. I'm going to switch away to limited conscription now. So we're back up to 200,000 manpower. You guys can stop exercising now. Can we have a coup already? Next election is in March 39. Ugh. So yeah, that kind of stinks. Should have maybe switched to fascist just right away, but it happens, you know. Civil war for fascism. Guys, come on. I don't want to... I don't think they get it. Actually, I'm pretty sure they don't. So why are these plans split up? I don't know why. Ah. There you go. Much better. Eventually we'll invade them. I mean, at latest we'll be fascist in March. Like, democratically. So... we democratically choose to throw ourselves into war, because that's fun. We should really go for encryption and whatnot. At the same time, concentrated industry is no longer ahead of time. We're gonna crank that out in like 50 days. Or, construction. Build more stuff quicker. I'm actually reversing construction instead of like concentrated industry. Wow. Ooh. Good. I need a production line of these, if you don't mind. I'll take one factory off of the guns. I'll take 2 of you. The research slot is available. We need to upgrade it, obviously. We've claimed the Bukovina. The German Reich claims Memel. We've got a couple reasons to go to war now. But, yeah. Things are slowly heating up a little bit. We can reclaim the Empire. Get claims on Jordan, Palestine. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna support domestic industry first. You know, get a bit of a research slot going. Because we need more research, frankly. The Soviets withdraw from Manchuria. That's interesting. Wow. The Germans actually don't like us. They hold our core provinces. Really? Oh yeah, you see Austria as a core state. Fair enough. I mean, we're still working on the ideology part, Germany. Don't worry about it. 43% fascist now. In December. I mean, it's looking like we might be able to pull something off. We can change our government again. I'm probably going to go with army offense. As you know. We're going to be attacking a lot, hopefully. Is the plan. That's construction 3 already. Let's get concentrated industry now. As you know, we can build factories quickly, but we need to have a use for them as well. Like, we don't really need a lot of military factories yet. We're not playing multiplayer, so we've got time to, like, build up. Fascist assault divisions form! Wow. We get a bit of extra population recruitable, lose a bit of national unity, get extra daily fascism support, and we get a 5% bonus. Good. Good. We're now up to 48%. So as soon as March rolls around, we're gonna choose to become fascist. Which is fun. You're befriending Bulgaria. You're now going for Albania, that's alright. National focus, support urbanization. It's gonna give us some extra building slots in Hungary. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact happened. Wait, what? The Germans are working on Danziger War already? Italy isn't even in the faction yet. What is happening? We're supposed to be playing on historical, for crying out loud. Nothing makes sense anymore. Well, there's our anti-tank upgrade. Let's get our artillery upgrade while we're at it. I'm gonna have to take half of these and give them a front line over here. There you go. France bans communism, that's fine. We're up to 259,000 now. Not bad. The fascists demand a referendum. I'm gonna not pay any attention to them. Stick with me here. That's gonna give us 10% national unity decrease for a year. We get mobile defense, alright, good. Go for the integrated support. So they might... Oh. Wow, if support for fascism rises above 70%. Ooh. But no, we're gonna have our elections in like 3 days now, so... I figured it might be worth not losing the national unity and just taking the elections. That's my plan there. It's a cunning plan. And then we should be able to join the Axis. I know, just let these elections happen. Come on. The fascists are healthy. If I made a mistake, I swear to God. Cavalry, armor. Can we get a tank designer? We can't get a tank designer. I'm gonna go with a light aircraft researcher. Yeah, fighters are king. Fighters are king. Come on, election happen. A fascist coup d'etat! Some will say they saw it coming. Both those who warn against the dangers of fascism and those who extolled it as the savior of Austria-Hungary have found their prophecies made reality today, as the military in northern Hungary overthrew the legitimist-led government. So there we go. We are now the Austro-Hungarian Empire. We're back. We're fascist. Deal with it. Hello. Take claimed states. We're gonna go for Bosnia. We can also start justifying against Italy now. Take... oh, we need more. Fine. Germany! Germany! Hello! Hi. I request license production of something. I'm not quite sure what yet, though. I mean, you like us now. That's good. I should license the BF-109. Yeah, that's a good idea. Instead of doing that, we're going to switch you over to produce BF-109s for me. Huzzah! Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. German armies. Poland refuses the ultimatum. I guess we're starting the World War then. Germany, call me in, buddy. Come on. They don't want me in here. Wow. Fine. I'll just sit on the sidelines then. For some reason, the Allies are... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, for some reason, the Allies don't care. Now Germany wants us in here. And look at all that green. We're going to ignore volunteers from Italy, because we don't care about Italy. Look at our flag! It's got an eagle there and everything. I like it. Ooh, mountain divisions. How excellent. I'm going to produce a couple more of those. South Tyrol. Mountain divisions. We'll get you guys a leader. Actually, we have Hindi. Hindi will do nicely. And now the world is starting to heat up, so our justification time is going to drop dramatically. Granted, we're still, like, spending 100 days for Yugoslavia, but that's going to be fine. And everyone is going to be assigned to that. We're going to ignore, ooh. A lot of things are happening right now. We get 4 volunteers from Nationalist Spain. And we are speeching against Yugoslavia. And all the people are joining the war right now. We should be able to take Krakow, though. And Luo. There we go, look at that, look at that. They're just falling so quickly. Be aggressive, boys. Be aggressive. It's episode 2 and we've already started the Second World War. There's our volunteers. German pressure towards the Benelux. Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Get our bigger artillery guns. I like it. Start upgrading them immediately because of the integrated support things. Italy finally joined the Axis. Oh, god damn it. Damn you, Italy! You treacherous bastards! That was supposed to be mine! Plans are falling apart here, really. You, keep moving. Keep that ball going. The more land we can get, the better. I'm not gonna give anything to the Soviets if I can avoid it. You know, not my Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, etc. There we go, just keep moving. Poor Poland. They're gonna fall even quicker than historically. Poor guys. They just don't have a chance. The fall of Warsaw. Poland has capitulated. We get a bunch of planes, we get a bunch of guns, we get a bunch of things. Not bad. And look at that land we own. My lord. Now, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact might still give away control from us, which would really suck. Or it might... Yeah, wow. I mean, we've still got Krakow and Lublin and Kielce, which we're gonna have to start garrisoning now. As you know. Attempt to lower resistance, that's all. We'll train like 6 cavalry divisions. Or, you know, like 11. We'll edit their loadout to be with military police at some point. And that'll be alright. Do we want to help the Western Front here? I think we might. We'll send our guys to the Italian front, why not? You know. But yeah, a little bit annoyed that we lost the Sudetenland, that we lost other things. You know. We could have had a lot more. We should have had a lot more, really. So we might have to backstab them after the war. Let me know your opinions in the comments. Netherlands capitulated, as always. Yeah, you're gonna start planning. Are you done planning? You've got a preparation budget of nearly 50%. Okay, fine. In that case, I might start, like, supporting you, I guess. With our mountain provisions. We're ready to people for war. France is gonna go. Because there's just no way it's not going to go at this rate. Let me know your opinion if we should, like, backstab Germany and, like, Italy after the war. I really wanted to get Italy, but just wasn't allowed to. Let's start establishing our air force. Because we really haven't done a lot with that yet. What if I go for you? We can actually make that a thing. Fair enough. Oh, it's a really tough fight, so... probably not. We'll just pull our troops back. We can modify the government again. I'm not gonna go away and do, like, any drastic things yet, but... we could get an armor specialist, I guess. We don't have any armor, but sure. We're producing, like, 1 BF-109A. Yeah, I think now's the time that we start building military factories. Because we've got like 3 full stacks of civilian ones now. I'm still going to work on one occasionally, because, you know, one shouldn't abandon their industry, but it's time to militarize. Why are you not... oh well, I'm not going to question it. This is going to be it for this episode, though. We've got a very weirdly shaped Austro-Hungarian Empire without Sudetenland, which we should really take back at some point. Maybe with nukes. Oh, wow. Cool it, Germany. Wow. They just took everything. Our war participation is dropping quickly. Jeez. That's, sure. I guess that's a thing now. You're gonna go and just attack over there, I guess. We'll prepare for the war against Yugoslavia. Because we need to take that land! We'll also start fabricating on Romania now. I don't think anyone is going to guarantee them either. Which is good. That's real good. We'll go to war with them as well and we'll eat them. Because of course we will. But that is going to be it for this episode of Hearts of Iron 4. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Things have been very weird, but you know, there is fun here. So that is good. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.